Mm. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Brandon Banger, Super XXR. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the saying Gen Z and all of this. You feel me? I'm part of Gen Z. Like, I feel like Gen Z, it's obvious to tell, like, Gen Z taking over. That's exactly why a lot of people like to blame the attention towards us. Like, I remember it was one time, like, I was getting emotional, like, back then in, like 2020. And I had this one video, like, I cried on video or whatever. And I go to the comedy show, right? Knowing the people there or whatever. And the first thing they go, I don't know what it is with Gen Z getting on camera and getting emotional and crying. And I'm like, bro, like, what? Like, okay, like, I know you watching me. Like, all right, I know now, like, you a big fan. But that's not really the moral of the story. But I realized after even a year, it's probably like 2022, 23, 24. It's like, it's like consistent now. It's like, bro, it's obvious to say, like, we popping. I mean, you could obviously give yourself a pat on the back, but we basically got the game on the chokehold, you feel me? They look up to us right now. As I'm speaking, I just came across this video, right? They literally gonna blame you for everything, bro. Like, what? First they were talking about, oh, Gen Z is soft, right? Gen Z is too soft. Gen Z is too this, too that. And then now we got people, oh, Gen Z get too many YNs, too many people ready to crash out. Like we gotta live our life regardless, you feel me? And it was never about us. It's just that because we are popping a trending topic and we was outwards right now. Because back then when they had their time, you know what I'm saying? What we call -0, Gen -0, Gen -9, you feel me? So they just didn't understand the trend lingo and like the things that was going on back then. So it was quote unquote normalized to them. But I guess now that they feel like they're reaching some type of age, and it's like, oh, you know what? I still want to have my say. So let me go ahead and try to brainwash these people and let them know, like, no, Gen Z ain't doing it right. Gen Z could be doing it better. Regardless, Gen Z was going to happen regardless. Like, we still going to live in this time. We still going to make these videos. We still going to pop up on social media and do our thing because this is our timeline. You feel me? So it's like, regardless of the matter, we got to be us at the end of the day. I don't let nobody stop your swag, stop your flow, tell you how to live. Now, I'm not saying don't be a hypocrite now. Like, somebody trying to, if you're actually in the wrong. And another thing I want to get about it is being wrong and strong ain't cool. You feel me? A lot of people nowadays think when you realize you're in the wrong, I feel like, you know, because I mentioned in my other video, I was like, being apologetic is like, it's a cool thing. Oh, don't be apologetic. You know what I'm saying? Stick to your word. But it's like, that don't mean grow a big ego and not try to understand. Like, sometimes, yes, you're a human being. Like, you can be wrong sometimes. So it's like, take a step back from reality. You know what I'm saying? Reanalyze the situation and just be like, you know what? If I'm wrong, my bad. It's not gonna kill you to say my bad. It's not. It shows a lot of strength. It shows a lot of self-growth. You feel me? You're like, yo, if I messed up, my bad. It's not like, oh, I messed up, but I can't let the world know this. Like, nah, we gotta go down in flames. Like, you feel me? Like, what? Like, bro, like, so that's something I had really, especially when I was like in it was this it was this one particular kid, like when I was in like elementary, like super, and he was like the one, even the teacher called him like wrong and strong, bro. I was like, yo, no matter what type of situation or problem, bro, was always upset. And he could be dead wrong, but it's like, he'll never look at it that way. He'll never take accountability for his actions. So I'm like, there's really people like that out here today, you know what I'm saying, who still believe like, yo. But yeah, back to the Gen Z situation. People like, because we use different terms, like we talk about chat, like, okay, GG's chat, you feel me? Oh, she wild. And I was I just seen this funny video too. But anyway, it's really just us, you feel me? And I mean, like, us in general as a whole, as a collective, as in human consciousness, as people are growing each and every day, becoming that best version of self, regardless or not, if you realize it or don't. Each and every day, you're even evolving. Also, what's it called? Elute. Yeah, I'd say elevation. No. It's, let's just say evolving. Okay, it's either you evolving and growing, or you're gonna stay stuck and stagnant. So it's like stuck and stagnant is basically being wrong and strong and not accepting no type of help because you feel like you know it all. And regardless, nobody knows it all, and it's better to have an open mind so you can keep on the ball game, as in growing with Gen Z instead of trying to go against Gen Z, in my opinion. But either way, you don't have to do neither. You just have to be yourself and stop worrying about what other people have going on. And this kind of puts you back in that focus where you realize the world's going to spin regardless if you try to stop it or not. You understand? So gravity is going to pull you down regardless if you try to float in the air and defy gravity. It all depends about you, your mindset, what you want to do, what makes you happy, and understand that you can't control people's actions. You can't force somebody to believe in a certain belief that you believe in because you feel it's right. So I may have grew up in a certain hood, a certain background, a certain stature, and people may judge me because of my skin complexion, or because, like, you know what I'm saying, like if I go to Chinatown and, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm the only black person there, of course I'm gonna get racial looks. People might even think or call me names maybe, but in reality I could be just a simple cool dude. Like, it doesn't matter who I am. It's just like what matters is the persona, the person, blah blah blah, my character behind me. That's what all that matters, is how I hold and respect my own self, and it teaches other people to have that same respect for themselves. And that's basically where I'm trying to get at. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. Thank you guys for stopping by, listening. Yeah, so your problems will never go nowhere unless you stand tall and face them and not neglect them, because you're only going to push them in the back of your mind or to the side until things get more worse, so you have to face it head on. And then there's more of a critical point because you took so long to face your problems and realize you were never the issue, you were just the lesson in someone's story. Boom. Regardless how the rules go, you flip the rules around, and even if a person doesn't understand, you know what I'm saying, you take a step back. Maybe it's not their time to understand. You don't have to seek out every single type of battle and perceive like, you know, I have to be right, I have to win. You understand? It's like sometimes you just have to protect your peace, because that other person can be chaos agent sent towards you to distract you, get you off your path, and also even trigger you, get you upset. And now this is what they came to do. Some people are, what's that spirit called? It's a spirit called something where and they have some type of spirit on them where it's something to do with triggering another person or causing chaos, and they get entertainment of joy from it. And this is just a type of, excuse me, by the way, I had pancakes. LOL. But it's like that spirit of competition and competitiveness and wanting to be great, but it's chaotic behind the scenes, because sometimes people try to play it off and be like, yo, I'm just a competitive person, but in reality, you're a person that needs to be, you know what I'm saying, You're a person that needs to do a little bit more healing. That's for real. Because even though you played off and act like you're a competitive person and you want to see this and that, regardless of the matter, you have to self-analyze and see where's this coming from. And competing and what's it called? Comparing. Comparing is the thief of joy, right? Comparing is the thief of joy. So comparing my life to yours, comparing your life to celebrity status, comparing your life to the farmer down the road with a cow and he's farming milk. You're gonna feel some type of way, maybe some type of shame, some type of guilt, because you're comparing your life, and that's the greatest thief. So realizing that you are here to be great in your own personal way, because like you have to learn yourself. You have to go out, take care of yourself to figure out what you like to do. And then this is how you figure out your superpower. This is how you figure out your super talent and what you do. You're gonna attract exactly the same people who you were looking up to, down to, whatever, because like it's all going to come back to you. So exactly how you treat the next person, exactly how you look at the next person and start talking bad about them, talking this and that about them, it's only going to reflect back to you. And then when you reach that goal, when you do so much hard work and put all that hard work in, all them people who you used to look down upon is going to come back to you like flocking like birds. And they're gonna throw all of that negative shade that you used to throw at people, because now you realize that they're just unhealed people that didn't do the work. So it's best to start now and realize how grateful you are to be here, living and breathing. Or what's that guy at the interview? How it feels so good to be aliver. Y'all about to figure out what I'm talking about right now. It feels really good to be aliver and just to have breather in your body each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Because like real talk. So yeah, shout out to that guy too. He's a super funny dude, and I think he is definitely has a great mindset right there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be taking a little break from talking, and like, cause I wanted to get the energy off of me for a little bit. I understand like my energy is so fire, you know, so amazing, but like I'm gonna do a few gaming videos, and just to take a little break from showing my face on camera. I love all you guys regardless of the matter. Even the people, you know what I'm saying, like I have to. It's like something about me is like I have to still show that type of love regardless or not of like how I was treated, neglected, and felt like, oh, my whole life and yada yada. It was never really about that. It's like it made me who I was today. I'm proud of it. Without them people, I probably wouldn't be here. Without them people showing me what was right and wrong, showing me throughout relationships in my life, people who just like fast forward to manipulators, gold diggers, people who try to trigger you, and like just slime people, and people just trying to get over you because they feel like it really just, I'm really grateful for it all. Like I'm grateful to have it all, and I deserve it all. Shout out to Kendrick, right? So in reality, I'm here for me. Stand up for you and be there for you, so you can also learn how to protect you and other people who may not be aware of how beautiful and rare your energy really is. And shout out to my melanated beings, shout out to my gods and goddesses. Appreciate you guys for I don't know, just being a part of this journey with me. I would love to find my soul tribe, for real. Cause like, there gotta be some amazing people out there, and there's so many amazing people out there who I haven't even experienced or probably even touched upon. Cause it feels like most of this world is just like, dang, is everybody just out there to like deceive and out there to get me and make me feel bad? But no, in reality, you really do have soul family out there who's on their path too, learning each and every day how to become better. And it's like, one day, hopefully I will find some great soul family and stuff like that to connect with and speak the same terminology with. It would be amazing. So, yeah, peace out.